Hey guys, it's Barry from Barry's Aquarium, and for today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be replacing this 5.5 gallon tank with this new Marineland Portrait 5.5 gallon tank. So let's dive right into it. Alright, so before we can set up the new tank, we first have to dismantle the original tank, and I am going to be keeping all of the plants and driftwood and using them in the new tank, but all of the fish and shrimp I'm going to be moving into my other 5.5 gallon tank. If you're interested in learning more about this tank, I did do some videos in the past going more in depth about the tank, so I'll leave those links in the description. So I have a lot of work ahead of me taking down this tank, so roll the time lapse. Well, the tank is officially drained and there is literally a bajillion shrimp in here. There are so many, they're just swimming around like crazy. It's gonna be a big challenge trying to get all these shrimp out. But as soon as I get all these shrimp out, we can start setting up the new tank. Just got done catching all of the shrimp from that tank and it is officially taken down. And now we can get started on setting up the brand new tank. So what I have for this tank is obviously the fish tank, some filter floss, a preset Aqueon heater, some Flourish, which is plant fertilizer, and Fluval Stratum, which is a super good aquarium gravel for growing plants. All of the stuff that you see right here, I did buy on Amazon, which is really awesome, so I didn't have to go to a store at all and buy this, which is pretty convenient due to the fact that we're in a pandemic and I don't have to go out to a store. So this just goes to show you don't need to go out to a store and risk getting sick or getting someone else sick, and you can just pretty much buy it all on Amazon. So I think that is pretty cool. Alright, so here is the tank all out of the box. It is all glass except for the back is plastic and it has curved edges, which is a really awesome feature. It comes with a little stand right here that you mount it on. It has a glass lid and it comes with a light. Now, I'm not going to be using this light for the tank. I'm going to be using the old light that I used on the old tank. So I'll just save this for another project. And in the back of the tank, it comes with this little filter cartridge that you can change out, and it has a little sponge in it. It also comes with a pump, which is used for filtration. The input is right here, and the output is right here, and you can move this around. Now, what I'm gonna do for this tank is I'm gonna take a wet paper towel and just start to wipe it down. You can see there in the back, it is really dusty, and that's not really good to leave in the fish tank, so I'm gonna take all of that out and just wipe off the front of the glass as well. I just got done wiping it down, and here is a closer look at the pump that it uses. It's got little suction cups down here and a little knob right here to adjust how much flow is in the tank, which is awesome. And it just runs up this tube, and here's the output that goes right back into the tank. And it just fits right back here in the back of the tank. So now that it's all wiped down, we can put it on its stand. I just cut out a piece of a yoga mat to set the stand on so it doesn't scratch the wood at all. And the tank just sits like this on the stand. It doesn't lock into place or anything, just sits right on top of it, just like that. I just got the tank right on the stand where I want it, and now I'm going to add the gravel. I have it in this little container right here because I just rinsed it out. I'm just gonna dump it in. Now I'm just gonna take the old light from the old aquarium and put it on. And I'm gonna take all of the old driftwood and rocks and start to put them in the aquarium. So this is the final shape that I came up with for this tank. I think it looks really cool. Now the next step that we're gonna have to do is add this heater. Now I'm gonna add it to the back chamber right here. So I just got the heater in the back, and now what I'm gonna do is set up the filtration. I'm not gonna use this little interchangeable cartridge thing because you have to replace them every few weeks. I just cut out my own little filters from this Marineland filter pad stuff, and here they are, and all I'm gonna do is just slide them in right here. That should work just as well, or even better, than the thing that it came with. Flipping this thing over, it also came with a little sponge right here, and I'm gonna keep this in it as well. And this whole thing slides right back in the back right there, and I'm gonna go ahead and rinse this off and the sponge behind it, and then we can start filling up the tank. I forgot to mention that I have these sponges right here from an established tank, so I'm gonna put them in the back over here, and this will help cycle the tank. It'll help season this tank up and get a nice bacteria colony that will be ready to start converting poop and fish food into ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate. So I just filled up the tank halfway, as you can see, and I'm just getting ready to plant all of the plants from the old tank and put them in here. So I'm gonna start planting the plants right now. I just got done planting all of the plants, and it is officially done. It looks super cool. We got some pogo stamon in the back, some bacopa, and a bunch of other plants I don't know the name of, but it just looks really awesome overall. And for this tank, what I'm gonna be putting in it is I'm gonna be putting a pea puffer in it. I think this tank will be perfect for a pea puffer, and I've always just wanted one, so that's what I'm gonna do for this tank. This tank did come with a lid, but I'm not gonna use it because the light doesn't really fit on it with the lid, so I'm just gonna have it open like that. And yeah, that is the tank. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and like always, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Barry's Aquarium, and I'll see you guys on the next video.